Hi, my name's Anna. I'm a psychologist, and I've been asked, probably not randomly selected, but asked to talk about our project and some of the challenges of it. Just to give a brief overview of what our project was about. It was about trying to improve the quality of the referrals coming into our service, so that when a referral came in, rather than having to do quite a lot of liaison with the referrer, we'd have enough information and good quality information that we could allocate that referral straight to the appropriate team within our service, which is a CAM service. So some of the things we learnt from our QI project was that, first of all, we think it's really key that you work hard before you get onto committing to QI, that QI is put into your job plan. So it wasn't in our job plans, and I was taking on a new role at the time. Laura's incredibly busy, and we found that pretty difficult. It meant that you were trying to do some big projects and fulfill some big ideas and hopes for change with very little time to give to that. So that would be our first thing, I suppose, would say. I think it's probably fair to say that some of our management was really keen that we did it, and perhaps some of our management wasn't as keen. Our learning point for us is to try and make sure you get all the key parties on up for it and signed up for the fact that you're going to do this, and that's going to be part of your role as well, because they have different times about how you should be spending your time potentially within your job. The other thing that we found challenging at times was we didn't feel that we always had enough clout within our team, kind of senior clout. So there were a couple of things that we felt really needed to happen, but being not being within the management group, and it perhaps not being a priority for our service at that stage, that was quite a difficult thing to get done. There were also some things that we were wanting to change that were potentially being changed at director level, and that meant we were slowed down because we obviously had to wait for them to make decisions, and we were incorporated into that to look at some of those things and give some feedback, which was good to be involved in that way, but it definitely slowed down the project a bit. The other thing that we found quite difficult was just the amount of time needed to liaise with some of the stakeholders. We were working with GPs, and GPs obviously have their own priorities, and that's not necessarily improving the quality of our referrals. So I think that was, again, a challenge. But overall, we would say, I think Laura would say as well, we're still pleased we did it, and we still learnt a lot from it, but there were definitely some challenges.